The day is done, the lights are low, and the world finally falls quiet. But your heart? It's still racing, chasing worries, replaying moments, or maybe just craving something deeper, something true. What if, right now, in this stillness, you could whisper to Jesus and feel his presence wrap around you like a warm embrace? The Bible lights the way to those sacred nighttime conversations, not with rigid rules, but with simple, honest words that can shift your soul and reshape your life. Nightly prayer isn't about getting it perfect, it's about showing up, raw and real, before the one who knows you best. Tonight, let's uncover 5 powerful things you can whisper to Jesus every night, words rooted in Scripture, designed to anchor your heart, lift your burdens, and draw you closer to Him. These aren't just prayers. They're invitations to trust, grow, serve, heal, and rest in His love. Let's dive in and see how these whispers can transform your nights and your life. First, whisper, "I trust you, Jesus." Life can feel like a stormy sea waves of doubt, fear, or uncertainty crashing in. But every night, you can lay those burdens down and choose trust. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding." Trusting Jesus doesn't mean you have every answer. It means you believe He does. Think of Peter stepping out onto the water in Matthew 14. The wind howled, the waves roared. But when his eyes were on Jesus, he walked steady. When you whisper, "I trust you," you're stepping out, two-handing over your plans, your fears, your unknowns. It's like unclenching your fists and letting Jesus steer. This simple act quiets the chaos, replacing worry with a peace that holds you through the night and into tomorrow. Next, whisper, "Teach me, Jesus." Every day brings lessons, some easy, some tough, but Jesus is the greatest teacher, ready to guide your heart. Psalm 25:5 prays, "Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation." Picture Mary, sitting at Jesus' feet in Luke 10, soaking in His words while the world buzzed around her. She chose to learn, to grow, and it changed her forever. When you say, "Teach me," you're asking Jesus to show you His ways, to soften your edges, deepen your patience, or open your eyes to someone's pain. Maybe today you stumbled, lost your temper, or missed a chance to show love. At night, invite Jesus to turn those moments into wisdom. This prayer keeps your heart humble and your spirit eager, transforming each day into a step closer to who He created you to be. Third, whisper, "Use me, Jesus." Your life is no accident, it's a thread in Jesus' beautiful tapestry. Every night, you can offer yourself to His purpose, no matter how small it feels. In Acts 9, when Jesus called Ananias to a risky mission, he answered, "Here I am, Lord." That simple yes changed lives. Saying, "Use me," isn't about being a hero. It's about being available. Maybe it's a smile that lifts someone's day, a listening ear for a friend, or a quiet act of kindness nobody sees. When you whisper this prayer, you're asking Jesus to make your life counterweave your moments into His story of love. It's a prayer that fills your days with meaning, reminding you that even the smallest steps, guided by Jesus, can ripple out to touch the world. Fourth, whisper, "Heal me, Jesus." We all carry scars, some fresh, some hidden deep, words that stung, dreams that broke, or regrets that linger like shadows. But Jesus is the healer of hearts. Psalm 147. 3 promises. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Think of the man by the pool in John 5, waiting years for healing until Jesus spoke, and he walked free. When you whisper, "Heal me," you're inviting Jesus to touch your wounds. Maybe it's anger you can't shake, a loss that still aches, or a fear holding you back. Name it, lay it before him, and let his grace mend what's torn. Healing isn't always instant, but it's always real, bringing peace that soothes your soul and strength to face another day. Finally, whisper, "Stay with me, Jesus." Nights can feel heavy, loneliness creeps in, doubts whisper, or the quiet amplifies your fears. But Jesus is closer than your heartbeat. In John 14:18, he promises, "I will not leave you as orphans. I will come to you." Picture the disciples huddled in a locked room after the cross, scared and lost until Jesus appeared, saying, "Peace be with you." When you whisper, "Stay with me," you're claiming that same promise. You're asking for his presence to guard your heart, to calm your mind, to wrap you in love as you sleep. This prayer turns your nights into holy ground, where you rest, knowing Jesus is right there, now and always. As you weave these 5 whispers into your nights, I trust you. Teach me, use me, heal me, and stay with me. You're doing more than praying. You're building a bridge to Jesus, one honest word at a time. These truths, drawn from Scripture, plant seeds in your soul, seeds of trust that bloom into peace, lessons that grow into wisdom, purpose that sparks impact, healing that restores joy, and presence that banishes fear. Imagine waking each morning lighter, clearer, more alive because your nights belong to him. You don't need fancy words or flawless faith, just a heart willing to whisper. So tonight, before you drift off, pause. Picture Jesus listening, his love surrounding you. Whisper these 5 things, let them sink deep, and watch how they reshape your soul. Night by night, these conversations will steady your heart, guide your steps, and draw you closer to the one who never leaves. The peace you're longing for, the purpose you seek, it's waiting in these quiet moments with Jesus. Start tonight. Whisper to him, and let your life become a beautiful reflection of his love.